can never trust these that's stuck in their ways. The rap game of flick, y'all ever knew these actors portray.
And God, 6'3", number 30, Stephen Curry.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on Two. The season winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, BA, you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck.
Kuzma with the ball. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Brogdon against Porter. They set the pick. Back to Brogdon. 5 on the clock. Chalk up 2 there.
How about Brogdon? Doesn't really have explosive speed, but his balance there, able to get it done.
Lillard against Curry. Pass to Porter. Here's Gay. Over Drummond. Baseline jumper right on the money. Gay's got 11.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
When I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And here's Curry for 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pass to Porter. Here's Gay. Now Curry, defended by Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Drummond. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And Brogdon with the stuff.
On the break, Brogdon with a great job of surveying the floor and understanding where everybody was coming in from on that fast break.
The Warriors lead by 12. Pass to Gay. Outside Butler. Now here's Curry. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
Oh, BA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Kuminga, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Holmes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Jones comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Outside Porter. The kick out, Curry. And here's Kuminga for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Bucks trail by 11. Pass to Lillard. Back to Kuzma. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Here's Gay. 11 points in the game. And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors miss again.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Picked by Holmes. Down low. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And they really strung together some good possessions now. Now, it would have been helpful if they had done it sooner.
Porter, the pass to Curry. Back to Porter from deep. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Curry. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Jones finds Brogdon. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Porter. Curry looking it over. There's a screen to the paint. Here's Gay. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Gay, and Moody is subbed in for Curry. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Livingston's checked in. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Sinks the tray. Brogdon's got 9. The Warriors lead by 9. Porter the pass to Moody. And here is Kuminga. And here's Porter outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Now Brogdon. 9 points in the game. Over Moody. And it's Brogdon missing. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Kuminga. Now here's Porter. We've got 1:48 left in the first. No good from outside.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Now here's Lillard. Still without a bucket. And he lobs it up.
Head up, scanning the floor. Lillard makes a terrific feed. Great point guard play from him that time.
And here's Porter. 6 points for him. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Give him 8 points now.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was. And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there. His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Livingston, pass to Lillard. Outside Jones. Outside Brogdon. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. And he hits the jump shot.
That's just too easy. You got to get Lillard to put it down.
The Warriors lead by 10. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Porter with it. Give him 8. Kuminga with a screen on Lillard. And here's Porter outside. That shot missing. And so it's the Golden State Warriors earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
I like it when a lot of guys are committed to attack to the inside because it's going to get you to the line. Can they keep that up?
We've got Jimmy Butler. Kuminga is out there with Moody, and it's Santos in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Connaughton can't hit. The Warriors lead by 10. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. Surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Morris deciding where to go with it. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
Yeah, I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
The Warriors shooting the rock at 58%. Porter the pass to Butler. Inside. Outside for Porter. Pass to Butler. Outside Kuminga. Here's the 3. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 4 rebounds now. Brogdon against Porter. Brogdon, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Connaughton outside. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. To the left wing, Santos. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Santos has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Morris. Warriors with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow, closing out the shooters, and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Brogdon, the pass to Morris. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Off with the layup.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people want it to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. Podziemski's checked in for the Warriors. Morris with it. Now Porter defending. Here's Morris. No made baskets yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Kuminga. And Antetokounmpo with the basket. On the assist by Brogdon.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Kuminga, the pass to Moody. To the inside. Here's Butler. Shoots over Holmes. And it's good for 2. Butler's got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Morris outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Porter. Here's Morris. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Morris has got his first points of the game.
Keeping things simple on the pick and roll. Morris capable of creating for himself in these sets.
Outside Podziemski. Here's Porter. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks trail by 14. Throws it up high. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Pass to Butler. To the middle. And Kuminga throws it down.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Bucks. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Launches it. The rebound by Moody.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And Kuminga throws it down.
What a setup for Kuminga. All he has to do is rise up and throw it down.
Porter against Morris. Outside Jones. Out left to the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Moody on the wing. Kuminga, the pass to Butler. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks trail by 16. Pass to Brogdon. The 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist in this one. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Porter Jr. So Milwaukee. Now Porter. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
Right side Porter takes a 3. The rebound by Jackson. Bucks trail by 13. Holmes passes to Jones. And the shot goes down. Jones has gotten his 2nd bucket.
Good look from the big man as Holmes gets it to the other guy and not forcing his shot.
Outside Podziemski. Outside Porter. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Porter. Clock at 4. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And he's going for the oop here. Holmes passes to Jones. Now Kuzma. Pass to Lillard. A deep 3. Oh, Lillard with a deep 3.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Back to Curry. No good again that time. The Bucks trail by 8. Pass to Jackson. Holmes with it. Lillard outside. We've got 1:48 left in the second period. Jackson with it. Over Porter. Jackson can't get it to go.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Curry against Jones. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
And that's Curry showing some of that toughness, not going to shy away from contact.
Lillard against Curry. Lillard left side. Lets it go. The Warriors pull it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Curry. There's 39 seconds left in the second. Porter the pass to Curry. Cash money on the open jump shot. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Curry. Man, oh man, Kuminga with the easy bounce. Throws it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors ahead. They lead by 14. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey, folks, and welcome.
The defense hasn't had an answer for him. He's shooting with confidence right now, and he's converting at a high level.
But that defense has made it easy for him. Come on, show some pride.
Fellas, what do you say we take a look now at the power rankings?
Well, I think for the Warriors, not a lot of games left.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there was so
And the Warriors making a switch here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Holmes, he's checked in for Drummond. Jones comes in for Antetokounmpo. Kennard, he's checked in for Kuzma. And Brogdon is subbed in for Jackson. On the court right now for the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Derrick Jones. Then it's Richaun Holmes. And it's Kennard in at the small forward position. Lillard against Curry. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got his 6th rebound on the night.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Kennard can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Porter looks it over. Outside Butler from behind the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
If you look at career assist numbers for Damian Lillard, the stats don't really jump off the page at you. He's been asked to score more, but he's a creative playmaker when need be.
Outside Curry. Curry creates inside.
And not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
The Bucks trail by 15. Lillard right side. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Porter against Brogdon. Back to Porter. 4-3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Curry against Lillard. Holmes, a screen on Curry. Lillard fires away from way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Curry against Brogdon. Outside Porter. They set the pick. Pass to Gay. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that elite pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Warriors make some changes. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Gay. Santos comes in for Porter Jr. And Moody is subbed in for Curry. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Morris, he's checked in for Kennard. Brogdon from outside. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, he was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
Pass to Brogdon. Butler against Holmes. Here's Jones. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Picked by Holmes. Shoots from 12. Brogdon with the bucket. Brogdon's got 6 points in the quarter.
A good job there. Brogdon doesn't need much room. Has it there from the mid-range and knocks it down.
Now here's Moody. Guarded by Brogdon. Porter from outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Jones has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Brogdon. Out to Lillard. Porter with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Butler. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Michael Porter out there with Moody. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Porter in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Connaughton, he's checked in for Livingston. Connaughton outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Assisted by Derek Jones Jr.
The Warriors lead by 17. Now here's Podziemski. Pass to Porter. And here is Kuminga.
And Kuminga is so physical. He'll get a lot of these.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Dubs.
The first free throw is good.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Holmes, he's checked in for Connaughton. Both free throws, good for Kuminga.
When they get chances at the line, they make you pay. I mean, their free throws have helped maintain this lead.
Brogdon, the pass to Morris. Here's Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Porter.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Porter gets the bucket.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Antetokounmpo finds Holmes, and the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his first foul of the game. Well, granted, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Morris can't hit. And so Porter will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And here's Podziemski. Outside Porter. Pass to Kuminga. Just 5 to shoot. Excellent D there from Holmes. The Bucks trail by 21. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Kuminga against Holmes. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Holmes, a screen on Porter. Tipped away. Porter with the steal. It's Podziemski on the wing. Sinks it from distance. Podziemski's got 6 in the quarter.
Outstanding find from J.K. Kuminga's all-around game continues to evolve.
Antetokounmpo against Porter. Jones, the pass to Morris. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Pass to Porter. Back to Podziemski. Moody with it. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
And the Warriors making a change here. Gay's checked in. Andre Drummond is checked in for Milwaukee. Jackson comes in for Jones. Porter, the pass to Kuminga. Podziemski with it. Outside Porter. Pass to Gay. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. First free throw is good. Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers. With all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor, teams are getting smarter and smarter.
Clock at 6. Here's Morris. Gay with a rebound. Gay's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Kuminga. On the wing, Porter. Shoots over Jackson. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Back to Antetokounmpo. 3-pointer. Counted from distance.
Well, if Giannis is going to hit threes, you have no chance to stop it.
Morris against Porter. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got 5 points now this quarter.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around him.
Back to Podziemski. Outside Porter. Lets the three fly. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Smith with a screen on Kuminga. Antetokounmpo against Kuminga. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
Here's Porter. Outside Porter. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Kuminga against Antetokounmpo.
Hey, who's watching them?
Right side Brogdon. Screen by Antetokounmpo. From the arc. And it's Brogdon missing. The Warriors have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Gay. Here's Kuminga. Antetokounmpo covering. Kuminga, the pass to Porter. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. To the paint. Shoots from the right block. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. And the Warriors make some changes. Now here's Moody. The D's right on him. Pass to Porter. Back to Moody. Jacks up a three. Drummond grabs the miss. The Bucks have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. The rebound by Moody. Moody's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Porter. Outside Butler. Pass to Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Porter. This one for 3. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Now for an update on Derrick Jones's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I just talked with Milwaukee's head athletic trainer. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. And for a team with a thin roster, this injury really hurts. They will need everyone to step their game up.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
Kuminga with a screen on Lillard. Outside Moody. To the inside. Kuminga finds Porter. Offline with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number. Porter with it. Jackson in his pocket. And here's Kuminga for three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Kuzma outside. Drummond with the screen. Floats one up. Kuzma. That's good.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
On the wing, Porter, defended by Lillard. Pass to Santos. Hits a three-pointer.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Now here's Drummond. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everybody.